What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to a new subscriber, Zach Hankins, for the $5 donation via the Cash App. He asked me a question, saying, what do you think the Clippers should do? So I'm assuming you mean, what should the Clippers do this off season? Well, when the season first ended, man, or going towards the end of the season, I was kind of irritated at Kawhi and Paul George. Cause I'm like, man, every year these guys get hurt. So I was saying, blow that shit up. I was saying, blow it up. But this is what I think they should do. Okay. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, when they are healthy and when they are playing to their full potential, are both still formidable players. Assuming that they are healthy, which is assuming a lot, right? I think they should bring back Tyronn Lue. Because if what I'm reading is true about Tyronn Lue, he did a lot of the shit that he did out of spite to Clippers management. Like some of the rotations he was doing, not calling timeout, having a heavy guard rotation. A lot of this stuff apparently he was doing because he wanted to stick it to the Clippers front office and hoping that he would get fired. Now, if you bring him back, even if Larry Baumer himself have to go to this motherfucker, tell him, look, man, I don't pay you to do tit for tat things with the front office. And look, if need be, I'll fire these motherfuckers too for going back and forth. I'm not in here to have some bullshit organization. I didn't put all this fucking money up to buy this franchise for you to do this dumb shit. Go out there and do your fucking job. And I go out to the front office and tell them, stop this stupid shit or look for some other fucking job. That has to be addressed. Because the Clippers act like a loser organization when it comes to that. That's not professional. How the fuck are you going to win if you got your coach and your front office, fucking with each other? So that needs to be addressed. If that's addressed and that's taken care of, keep Tyronn Lue. Because I think when he's actually doing a coaching job, he does a decent job. All right. You have to re-sign Russell Westbrook. Fuck what Shannon Sharpe, Skip Bayless, and his haters say. Russell Westbrook was a boon for this team. Even when he's not shooting the ball very well, his leadership, his playmaking ability, and his newly found defense, which I've always said I thought Russell Westbrook could be a good defensive player if he put his mind to it. Remember, he was all defense in college. So he's always had an ability. Skip Bayless is just a moron who doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. 95% of the time. Then after that, I think because of the fact that Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are getting a little bit up there and they're focusing more on offense and they're slipping a bit on defense, and that's one of the areas this team struggles with. I think guys like Eric Gordon, maybe a couple other dudes or one other dude, you trade them for maybe some 3-and-D guys, right? I know they're a hot commodity in the NBA. You need to shore up at least your backcourt defense somewhat. Shore it up a little bit. Because these 170 games is fucking ridiculous. 140, 130, no. Kawhi and them, man, I mean, look, Gotta make it a little bit easier for yourself. Now with Russ, the pace is going to be faster. That's going to give you easier scoring opportunities. But if you don't stop the opposition, then you're making it harder on yourself, allowing them to score so easily. And this isn't the Kawhi Leonard or Paul George of 2, 3, 4 years ago. Now the other big difference, I think, the big thing they need to do to me is modernize their front court. And that is get a dude, a big that can stretch the floor. Since you have a lot of guys that drive to the basket like Russell Westbrook and Paul George to a slightly lesser extent, Kawhi still can drive the basket. You got some other guys on the bench that drive the basket. You need some big that could stretch the floor. Now, one guy that comes up to mind is Kristaps Porzingis. I think that he could be a good fit for this team. All right? A guy that could shoot from outside. He's 7'3". He'd be perfect. Right? And that's about it. A guy that can stretch the floor, big that can stretch the floor. Get some defenders on this team. Retain Russell Westbrook. Oh, one other thing. Buy lots and lots and lots of 4-leaf clovers. 4-leaf clovers, rabbit feet, all types of good luck charms. Because they're going to need it. Because every fucking year, no matter how good things are going, somebody gets hurt. Every year. It happens. So that's just my take on it, man. Tell me what you guys think.